What is going on, YouTube? It is your girl Ray, and welcome back. On today's video, we are going to be watching something very disturbing. The title of this video is TikTok star with millions of followers arrested for killing his therapist. Right? Yeah, that's what it says. Now, the reason behind him doing this, I have no idea. I thought to watch it with you guys because, I mean, hello, why would I not? So let's go ahead and get into it and see what it is all about. What even could be his motive? Before we get into the video, big ups and shout out to the Raise World gang. I see y'all, and I salute. Road to 500. And a little update, my Bell's palsy is starting to, I can't even talk.
A few moments later.
I'm starting to be able to move my face a little bit. Like, look. I mean, it ain't much. My eyes still blink crazy. But, you know, it's called progression. But I thank and love you all for all the prayers and support. Road to 500. We about to get there. Listen, we are so close. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I'm going to say that this whole entire road, I don't care how many followers I get. I truly, truly do appreciate y'all, and I'm loving the journey. So thank you. Shout out to Viral Crimes, who are the original content creators and uploaders of this video. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
I'm going to give y'all another life update.
Police identify him as Terrion Thomas, a 20-year-old from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, known as Mr. Prada, with millions of followers on multiple TikTok accounts. This clip being reshared the most today. His joke about practicing his mugshot because this might be the year someone meets God if they piss me off too much. This is the mugshot for Terrion Thomas today from the Dallas County Jail. A photo taken just last night after his arrest by a fugitive task force as he sat on a park bench in downtown Dallas.
This is the story of Terrion Thomas, a 20-year-old TikTok sensation known to millions as Mr. Prada. Rising to fame with over 4 million followers for his comedic skits, his charm and wit captured the hearts of Gen Z. But behind the viral fame lies a dark and sinister tale. Terrion's life took a harrowing turn when he became embroiled in the murder of 69-year-old therapist William Nicholas Abraham. What drove a young social media star to such violence?
Look how cute this little young man is. Like, what? But that mental state probably was ugly, because for you to want to take somebody's life for any reason, it doesn't even matter the motive. I don't even know why don't matter the motive, but everybody usually have one. And usually the motives are dumb every time. To even think to do something like this, for it to cross your mind, like, mental health is something serious. Y'all need to tap into it, because if you don't have healthy mental health, dude, there's no telling what you could do. You're not going to respect authority. You're not going to respect your family. You're not going to respect your friends. You're not going to respect people who are trying to help you. You're going to be easily triggered. There's just so many reasons and why mental health awareness should be like more proactive in communities. It's very unfortunate what happened to this gentleman, to both of them, and somebody had to lose their life behind this. Literally check on your people, be there for each other for real, because this type of stuff is just sad. It really, really is sad.
And how did his actions unravel his once promising future? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a city rich in cultural diversity and historical significance. Baton Rouge, as the state capital, is a lively city where old Cajun and Creole traditions mix with modern ways, making it a one-of-a-kind place to live. Terrion Thomas, better known as Mr. Prada, was a 20-year-old TikTok creator who had amassed over 4 million followers through his comedic and relatable videos. Once a rising star in the social media landscape, Terrion was known for his engaging personality and humor, which resonated with a young audience. Despite his online success, he faced accusations of copying content from other creators, leading to multiple account bans. Despite his internet fame, Terrion's life off camera seemed far from perfect. In the past year, his followers noticed changes in his behavior, from posts hinting at loneliness to drastic physical changes like shaving his head and eyebrows.
Okay, I'm finna do it. I'm gonna miss my hair, bro. All right, so this is the final look. She got trash away, don't mind it. What you think? I had a head, but I don't know what we're gonna do about these patches. Itchy.
I love you.
Little paws.
Hailing from Baton Rouge, Terrian had no formal job outside of TikTok, but his online persona provided a steady stream of attention, if not real connection. On the other hand, William Nicholas Abraham, affectionately known as Dr. Nick, was a 69-year-old licensed professional counselor and life coach who dedicated over 3 decades to helping individuals navigate their personal struggles. Based in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he specialized in treating a wide range of issues, including substance abuse, depression, and anxiety. Dr. Abraham was not only a counselor, but also a motivational speaker and recording artist, known for his compassionate approach and commitment to empowering his clients. His work extended beyond traditional therapy. He was particularly focused on assisting the LGBTQ community with identity issues and acceptance challenges. Many who sought his guidance described him as a gentle soul with a nurturing spirit.
And you can tell he was. Look at this man. He looked like a gentle giant, bro. And I'm not even going to finish that sentence, but I'm not saying it for the reason some of y'all might think I am. He really looked like a gentle soul. Like he was just sweet and he actually cared. Like, this is just
Always willing to lend an ear and offer support. Tragically, his life was cut short when he was found dead from blunt force trauma, wrapped in a tarp along a highway in Tangipahoa Parish. Who could have imagined that the signs of struggle and distressed Terrian would escalate into such a heinous act, forever altering the course of his and Dr. Williams' lives? On the morning of Sunday, September 29, 2024, a passerby made a chilling discovery along Highway 51 in Tangipahoa Parish, Louisiana. Wrapped in a blue tarp, the body of William Nicholas Abraham was found abandoned on the side of the road. An investigation quickly began, and the coroner soon confirmed that Abraham had been beaten to death, the result of blunt force trauma to the head, shoulders, and neck. Law enforcement immediately launched a manhunt for clues to the circumstances surrounding his death. In the days that followed, details began to surface, drawing attention to TikTok star Terrian Thomas. On Monday, September 30, 2024, surveillance footage from Terrian's apartment complex in Baton Rouge captured Abraham entering the building the day before his body was found. He was seen wearing the same clothing he had on when his body was discovered. Shortly after, witnesses reported seeing Terrian struggling to drag an object wrapped in a blue tarp down the stairs of his apartment complex and loading it into Abraham's car.
my thing. Where do the witnesses be when stuff like this happen? Do y'all be on like a see nothing, see something, say nothing type deal? Like, nobody's looking through. Where are the nosy neighbors when stuff like this is happening? Every time somebody is storing away a body, getting ready to evidence, anything like that, all of the nosy neighbors go on vacation. I don't know where y'all go, but y'all need to be alert. These are the times y'all be nosy for stupid stuff. Be nosy for this. Because like look how small and frail this boy is. And you telling me he was able to do all of that psychotic strength or not? Y'all had to hear it. Y'all had to see something. Like, I don't listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I couldn't be one of these people. I don't care if I'm looking out the window. I'm snitching. I don't care. I'm snitching, bro. Because I think about it this way. What if that was one of my family members? What if I was put in that position? How would I want somebody to treat the situation? My bad, y'all, my phone. How would I want somebody to treat the situation if the shoe was another foot? Like, crimes like this should be like, what? You not about to drop this man on the side of the road, bro? Like, first of all, I'm snitching. By the time you get back to this hotel or this apartment complex, there's going to be a ton of squad cars waiting for you because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. I'm just saying. Don't do no crime and get caught around me. I said what I said. Like, I don't do that. I'm a Christian for real. I'm not about to, I don't care who it is. Family, friends, I don't care. Don't do no crime around me, bro, because you're going to do the time. And I'm going to make sure you do. You don't do stuff like that and think like, oh yeah, you're not my friend because you didn't. No, I'm snitching. I'm your friend because what are you talking about? That person had a family, a life, even if they didn't. Who are you to think you could take somebody's life or do something heinous like this and get away with it? I'm getting mad. Let me go ahead and play the video. My bad, y'all. I'm getting mad.
On Tuesday, October 1st, 2024, a traffic stop in Baton Rouge revealed further connections between Terrion and the murder. Terrion was caught driving Abraham's car, a black Lincoln MKZ, but when police attempted to pull him over, Terrion resisted. He backed the vehicle into a police car and sped away, eventually crashing the vehicle before fleeing on foot. An arrest warrant was issued for Terrion, charging him with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, aggravated criminal damage to property, and resisting arrest. The next day, October 2, 2024, the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office executed a search warrant at Terrion's apartment. Inside, investigators found significant evidence of a violent struggle, including blood splattered throughout the apartment and multiple sharp objects that may have been used in the attack. There were also signs of an attempted cleanup, but the damage and bloodshed were too extensive to hide. Authorities formally linked Terrion to Abraham's murder, charging him with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice. Meanwhile, Terrion had fled Louisiana, but his whereabouts were quickly traced to Dallas, Texas. On Tuesday night, October 1, 2024, a tip led law enforcement to a downtown Dallas park, where Terrion was found sitting on a bench. He was arrested without incident by a fugitive task force and taken into custody at the Dallas County Jail, where he remains without bond. He now awaits extradition to Louisiana to face murder charges.
The popular TikToker Mr. Prada is behind bars in Texas tonight on that warrant out of Baton Rouge.
Right now, he's accused of wrecking the car belonging to the murdered Baton Rouge therapist Nick Abraham. Investigators say their suspect then took off from police and then somehow ended up in Dallas, Texas.
Police in Dallas arrested Mr. Prada late yesterday. Now he's waiting on an extradition hearing to see if a judge will order him back to Baton Rouge to face charges here. This is the mugshot from the Dallas County Jail of Terrion Thomas. The 20-year-old from Louisiana has millions of followers on TikTok, where he goes by the name Mr. Prada. In one of his TikTok videos, he talked about dealing with mental issues.
I'm bipolar. Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before?
Monday, police released these photos of a person of interest in the Dr. Nick Abraham homicide investigation, saying this person, believed to be the TikToker Terrion Thomas, was last seen driving the doctor's stolen car. Dr. Abraham was found dead Sunday, badly beaten and dumped alongside a highway in Tangipahoa Parish. The charges Terrion Thomas currently faces are related to what police say happened near this office building off Sherwood Forest Boulevard in Baton Rouge Monday afternoon.
My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to do that because I just had something to say real quick. Where are the nosy neighbors and Karens? They said it happened outside the office. So did he... I'm just so confused. They said this is where the crime happened. Where was everybody? Are these soundproof walls? Like, what's going on? Like, I feel like when people are in the middle of doing their crimes, they always get away with actually executing the crime. Most times. More times than it should be. Like, I'm so over this world and how ugly this stuff is. Like, I don't know if I'm just trying to figure out, like, I want to know what the conversation was. Like, what did he say to him? Like, why wasn't this boy on medication? Why wasn't he taking his medication? Like, where's his family at? Because they're not saying much about his family. I hope they do. I just got to keep interrupting, bro, because I have so many questions and I'm very confused on what's going on here. What is going on? There's so many things that I feel like before a crime is taking place to this degree that can prevent a crime from taking place from this degree. And I feel like none of those are taken into consideration. Like, especially if I would have felt my client as a therapist, most of your clients I feel like probably are unhinged. But me, I watch too much documentaries. I watch too much like ID channel stuff. So I feel like I would be alert all the time just because you don't know what these people psychologically is feeling, thinking, wanting, anything, bro. Like, you could be the closest person to them. It literally shows that. Like, the psychopath behavior be people that be super close to them. And maybe he was getting too close. Maybe he tried too hard on him. Maybe, he cared too much. Maybe he didn't. I don't know, dude. Like, it's just sad. It really is.
car, which he crashed as he tried to get away. Police say he then got out and ran off. Dr. Abraham lived off Corporate Boulevard in Baton Rouge. Abraham made headlines 9 years ago, back in 2015. Here's a clip from a newscast back then.
A Baton Rouge therapist is under investigation.
He was charged with child molestation, with police saying an 11-year-old patient claimed Abraham had touched him inappropriately.
I'm over here and listen, we don't know. But at the same time, manslaughter, if anything. Don't freaking get this dude no first degree murder, because are you playing? Is y'all playing? Viral crimes. See, this is why I be trying not to talk so much before I figure out what's going on, but I also can't just sit here and be quiet. Because, sir, Mr. William Abraham, what are you doing? Did you try to touch this boy? I feel like I want to see how much time they're going to give him, because why? Again, this is why I feel like things can be prevented, because why on earth did y'all had this dude sitting in the office? Most clients he got, probably not kids, but having a male client at all when he was accused of molestation. I'm confused. I just don't understand. I hate when I do a video and I'll be just stumped, because I just be like, I don't be knowing what to say. I'll be so confused, like, because it's just like, this is ugly on both ends. It's ugly because unfortunately a man had to lose his life. And it's ugly because unfortunately he has been charged for molestation and nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody done anything about it. They just, oh yeah, this is a young black man. Let's give it to William. He seems like the perfect candidate. No, bro, like, investigate. Y'all need to do a little bit more. Y'all have to do a little bit more. Like, I can't stand. Look into people's past, bro. Look them up. Even, and you know what's so crazy? A lot of people, most people, not most people, but a lot of people don't even have traces of doing something crazy. They just do something crazy. But still, bro, you gotta talk to their family. You have to see how their attitude is. All of that need to be checked at the door before you proceed around people. Like, just because somebody has a degree doesn't mean that they're not this.
During a therapy session. However, that case never went to trial. District Attorney Heller Moore says his office reviewed the case for 2 years and, quote, after considering all available evidence, the best interest of the child, and the lack of any inculpatory statements by the arrestee, we declined to institute formal charges. Defense Attorney Jarrett Ambeau represented Dr. Abraham after that arrest and said the 11-year-old who made those allegations back then was not Terrion Thomas.
The public's reaction to Terrion's arrest was immediate, especially given his fame on TikTok, where he had amassed over 4.3 million followers. Known for his controversial habit of copying other creators' videos, Terrion's popularity had begun to wane over the past year. Fans had become concerned about his mental health after he posted cryptic messages, shaved his head and eyebrows, and hinted at feelings of loneliness. However, nothing could have prepared them for the shocking murder allegations now tied to his name. The motive for the crime remains unclear. Investigators have found no evidence that Terrion was a client of Abraham or that they had any prior relationship. Speculation spread across social media, with some suggesting that Abraham's past legal troubles, involving an accusation in 2015 of inappropriately touching an 11-year-old client, a case that was ultimately dropped, might be connected to the crime. However, authorities have debunked this theory, stating that there is no evidence linking Terrion to that incident. As of October 2024, Terrion remains in custody in Dallas, awaiting extradition to Louisiana. The case is still under investigation, with law enforcement continuing to gather evidence and piece together the events that led to the brutal murder of William Nicholas Abraham. The court date has not yet been set, and the world watches as this once beloved internet personality faces the prospect of a long legal battle, and the potential of spending the rest of his life in prison. The violent death of Abraham and the arrest of a well-known TikTok star has sent shockwaves through both the local Baton Rouge community and the broader online world, where the case continues to be the subject of heated discussions. Friends and family of Abraham are left mourning the loss of a man they described as kind and gentle, while millions of Tarian's followers grapple with the dark reality of the allegations against him. What happened to both the killer and the victim should never have taken place. The loss of life and the irreversible actions that led to it are devastating not only for the individuals involved, but for their families and communities as well. Could intervention at an earlier stage have made a difference? Were there warning signs that went unnoticed or ignored? For the families of both the victim and the perpetrator, the aftermath is filled with unimaginable pain and grief. My condolences to Dr. Abraham's friends and family. May you continue to heal and one day find peace. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
I have so much to say. Y'all, low-key, I have questions. And I need answers. Because if this boy was psychotic and he just happened to go to this place, now they're talking about at the end that they don't even know if he was a client of Mr. Abraham. Is it Abraham? I think it's Mr. Abraham. But they're saying that, and then they're saying that he had nothing to do with, or possibly had nothing to do with, what happened to that 11-year-old kid. I'm just confused because, why would he go all the way to that specific place to do that to that gentleman? And was I hearing it correctly? Can y'all please help me fill in the blanks in my mind, because I feel like I have holes there. This story is just not adding up. And then they said that he was never a client. Let's get back to that. If he was never a client, was he doing is he gay? Is the gentleman gay? Is Mr. Abraham gay and he tried to make a pass at him? Or they need to, they didn't say anything in the phone records that they were ever talking. And also, whatever happened to that 11-year-old, they threw it out because it wasn't enough evidence to determine on if it was factual or not. So I'm very confused on what the heck we just watched. I don't even know. It's just I want to say something, but then I don't know if what I'm saying is correct, but these are my opinions. But I want to know how y'all feel about this in the comments. These are my opinions, and I want to know how y'all feel about this in the comments. I want to know, am I tripping or not? Or what y'all picked up or gathered from this story? Or do y'all know a little bit more about the story? Have y'all heard about this? And y'all had they said more? I might look it up. I don't know. Nobody deserves to lose their life. But molestation is crazy. And I'm really hoping that's not true. I'm not trying to discredit this gentleman, and I'm not trying to criminate him if an allegation isn't true. But also, how the heck these two even know each other? Y'all need to do some more investigating. Dude, I feel like you need to be on your Inspector Gadget right now. Okay? Carmen Sandiego, you need to freaking check it out. Y'all gotta dive deeper. There's so much from this story that I feel like it's not been uncovered. And I know when people know people that know people that know people, you can't get away with certain things. I'm saying that this is the case. I'm just saying, could have been swept under the rug and he came back to revenge, or what is it giving right now? Because for me, it's giving confusion. So let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. I will see you guys on the next video. Be sure again to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Spread love and be a positive person in your surroundings. Again, do not wait for somebody else to do it. You be a leader. Don't be following behind nobody unless you're following Jesus. All right. And I'll see you guys on the next video. And I'm out. Peace.